Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard said it is not enough to feel yourself into the state of your answered prayer. You must persist in that state. Let's try it on again. Neville Goddard said it is not enough to feel yourself into the state, the experience of your answered prayer. You must persist in that state. It's not enough to move into the dwelling place. You get to return. You get to stay there, not stare at it. Now here's the fun thing, guys. When I read this, and people tell me, because I get this a couple times a week, I'm persisting, Mr. 20, and I ask, what does that mean? Because when I read their emails, what I feel is that they're chasing. What I feel is they're defending. I don't feel that they're persisting in an experience. See, it's not enough to look at the pool. It's not enough to jump in and make a splash. Get in and stay there. You ever try to give a dog a bath? We've got two, right? Neither one of them is thrilled with the experience. See, I've learned something. When Emmett takes a bath, I take a bath. It's true. When Emmett takes a bath, I take a bath. The thing is, Emmett wants to get out of the bath. I stay in there. Right? I do what I can to get him to stay there. Stay there. See, I notice when I'm at home, kick off the shoes, right? Put on the dressing gown. I just love soft and comfy. My Ames chairs, our Ames chairs, the Ames chairs, the chairs in our home are comfy. Right, that lounge suite that we do the show on, it's not bad, right? But the Ames chairs, those are comfy. I spend hours in them every day. Most people spend hours at an office, and they come home and they fall apart. Usually sit in something that's not all that comfortable or fun, thinking about going someplace that's not comfortable or fun. You see, Neville said to persist in the state of your wish fulfilled. If you were home, what would you do? See, most people are persisting in finding home, getting home. That's not persisting. That's chasing. That's pushing. Most people are persisting on pushing on a wall. I'm trying to defend my imaginings against the 3D world. Why? That's like defending the castle against your kingdom. You've got a castle. You also have a kingdom. The thing is, if you just call the castle home, it gets weird, doesn't it? It's your kingdom. It's your kingdom. Many mansions. It's your kingdom. Persist in the state of your wish fulfilled, not persist chasing it, not persist in pushing for it. Persist in it. Back when we used to go to the pool, that'll be changing soon, hopefully. But back when I used to go to the pool here in Melbourne, Australia, I would watch little kids run up and they'd get in and they'd get out real quick. It's cold, Mom. You see, what happens, though, is they realize at some point cold feels good because it's hot outside. It's cool in the pool. Write that down. It's cool in the pool, and persisting in the pool means playing in there. If you doubled your income and worked half the time, how would you buy peanut butter different? Really enjoy that experience. To the point where you find yourself able to buy peanut butter or petrol differently. Or a car. See, what if you had a different question to ask? Because, you see, whenever you're trying to manifest money to pay the bills, See, most people approach life the exact opposite. We've got this cool little money pack. It's called Money Now. You can find it at freeneville.com. This is not the prosperity pack. This is something different. It's called Money Now. Meanwhile, one of the things that we explore when we talk about money is this. Most people make the mistake of trying to live below their means. If I make $200, I only want to spend $195. That way I've got $5 left over for emergencies. That is not fun. On the other hand, I'd enjoy spending $200 a month. How do I make $3? What would it be like if I made $3? How would I think differently about making money? See, don't try to figure those things out. Here's what I noticed. Whenever I decided, you know what, instead of trading time for dollars, I got beat to death as a prison guard making $7.70 an hour. Now, I sell a little ebook for $7. Actually, we sell quite a few of them. You know, we've got about half a dozen to a dozen little $7 thingy-doos. But the ebooks are pretty cool. It took me about 7 hours to make. That's making $1 an hour if I sell one of them. What if I sell a couple thousand? Just a thought. You see, you start to experience money differently whenever you're persisting in the state of I create wealth. When you're persisting in the state of I need to trade time for dollars, you experience something different. But I really want you to get today what it is when Neville says about persist. Persist is about playing in the pool. Persist is about floating in the pool. Persist isn't about running around the pool and stepping. I stuck my toe in again. Someday I'll get in the pool, but I stuck my toe in again. Rightio. Feeling it real isn't sticking your toe in. Feeling it real is diving in. Feeling it real is rolling over and floating and letting the waters hold and caress you. Feeling it real is getting home and walking in the door. Feeling it real is not like, oh look, there's a house that I'd like, I'll persist in liking it. Well, you can do that if you want to, if that's the state that you want. You see, there's a massive difference in persisting in the state of loving, happy husband. It's all about me. If I'm waking up feeling loving, feeling happy, feeling a husband, guess what kind of day Victoria has? A nice one. On the other hand, if I'm persisting in making my marriage work, that's right, 40 more hours a week of work, that's what I want. See, a lot of people like working 60, 80 hours a week because they get paid there to go home, they make their marriage work, but it's like a volunteer work because nobody's paying them to work on their marriage. Now, if words had power, just for fun, let's persist in that for a moment. You get that I'd be working right now? I'd have to go get work? I'd be working on my marriage? See, words don't have power. You have power. Meanwhile, notice how you use words. They'll reveal something to you. I'm persisting, Mr. 20. Yeah, that's called pushing. You can use whatever word you want to, but I can hear it in the tone of your voice. See, your words, your tone, your body language, your circumstance all reveal what you're really imagining. Persist in the state of your wish fulfilled. See, it's not enough just to feel yourself into it. That's like walking in your house. I felt myself in my house, so you stepped inside. If you play there, you'll stay there. Alrighty, stop pushing. Start playing. That could be the real lesson of persistence, couldn't it? Persisting in your dwelling place, not persisting in getting home from work. You'll notice I'm not a fan of work, doing something now for a paycheck later. I'm a big fan of play. If you got gold today, my name is Mr. 2020. I'm coming to you live from Melbourne, Australia. This is the Neville Goddard Podcast, all rights reserved. In all media, forever and ever, amen. Forever and ever, amen. See, I used to imagine not being able to sing, so I couldn't. Meanwhile, I started doubting that I couldn't sing. Meanwhile, If you got gold today, I've got a couple suggestions. The first one is easymanifesting.com. That's easymanifesting.com. Go there, check out the little sample, sign up for the 7 free videos. You'll get an email every day from us for 7 days, giving you some little video bits to play with. It takes about 10 minutes. I'm a big fan of 10, 15 minutes if you haven't noticed. Make sure if you sign up there, you check your promotions, you check your spam, you check your inbox, find the confirmation email we send out, click on the link, and you're good to go. That's easymanifesting.com. Next, Amundo. We've got something really cool for you, Scooby-Doo. ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. It's the 90-day adventure. Victoria loves when I explain it this way. If you came here on a 90-day visitor visa and slept in the little cottage that I am in right now, and I only saw you for 15 minutes a day because that's probably about all I could stand. Nothing against you, right? You could come to the dog park, whatever. But if this is what I fantasized, quote unquote, up years ago, because I realized not everyone's going to come want to work with me live. Not everybody wants to take a course. Not everybody wants to do phone calls. But 90 days, $97, 15 minutes a day. That's what it's designed on. The idea of you and I sharing a cup of coffee and something cool that you can put into action today. Go read a couple hundred success stories on the Law of Attraction by Neville Goddard group on Facebook. Go read a couple hundred on FreeNeville.com. Go read the little snips on ManifestingMasteryDeluxe.com. Yeah, that's our website too. That's where we moved it to. It looks better than the old one, don't you think? Anyway. All right. Sharing is caring. If you got gold, share the show. Share the podcast. And most MM members, they share their lives with us once every 7 days because, see, it's called being a tricker. It's on day 7, we say, hey, here's our update from how we experienced the first 7 days. Send us a little note if you want to. In other words, we want people to do the course because we're selfish. Because if they don't do the course, if you don't do the course, you don't get the wins. If you don't get the wins, we're not encouraged. See, I love sharing wins. I love when you share them with us. I love asking. Or I love when you just say, hey, share my win with the world. Some people do that, some don't. That's fine. But we love wins. Because you're a winner. Oh, but Mr. 20, I'm an ego, and I'm a spirit, and my ego's spirit, and my subconscious, and forget all that crap. Go play. Persist in the state of your wish fulfilled. Alrighty, see ya.